और मैं सर को बता दूं, ये 12 ओवर का मैच है सर, टेस्ट नहीं है।
ये बता रहा हूँ, अब ये मैच खत्म होगा तो यहाँ पर ये कैसे चेंज आएगा, करना पड़ेगा ऐसे दोबारा जाके वही उसी को ओपन करता है, वो उसमें क्लियरनेस नहीं आया था, नहीं हुआ तब बन गया वो। यहाँ पर टिक कर कैसे आईडी कैसे डालेंगे, अगले मैच की आईडी कैसे निकालेंगे, अगले मैच की आईडी के यहाँ से आ जाती है हमारे फोन से निकाल। हाँ
ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, दोनों ही बल्लेबाज कोई रिस्क नहीं लेना चाह रहे, सिर्फ सिंगल पर विश्वास कर रहे हैं। ओवर की समाप्ति आफ्टर 2 ओवर 10 रन। और अभी तक जो बल्लेबाजी हुई है उसको देखते हुए लगता है एक लो स्कोरिंग मैच रहेगा, क्योंकि दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों के द्वारा हार्ड हिटिंग नहीं की जा रही है। फिर से लेग साइड में खेला, 1 रन मिलेगा। और ये हल्का सा मिसफील्ड, और जिसके चलते 2 रन मिलेंगे। और ये बहुत ही खूबसूरत शॉट फाइन लेग में खेला, 4 रन के लिए। ओवर की समाप्ति पावर प्ले के अंदर 4 ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 26 रन। 6.5 प्रति ओवर के रन रेट से रन बनते हुए, लेकिन इसको थोड़ा ऊपर लेके जाना पड़ेगा 10 तक। हिमांशु गौर एक टेस्ट प्लेयर का की बल्लेबाजी खेलते हुए 4 रन पर 11 गेंदों में। इसको टोक्यो में इनके द्राविड़ के नाम से जाना जाता है। और ये मिसफील्ड से 4 रन, बहुत ही खूबसूरत शॉट, 4 रन के लिए। इसको टोक्यो 4 इंश्योरेंस कराते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए। और फुल टॉस गेंद को मिस किया, हल्का सा एज लगा बल्ले का। एक और अच्छी गेंद। ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे बॉल ने हिमांशु के बल्ले से दूरी बनाई हुई है। बल्ला कहीं जाता है, बॉल कहीं होती है।
इसमें कितना टाइम लग कितना है इसमें अप्रोक्सीमेटली? एक बार लाइव दिखा दे यार इधर स्कोर, मैं बोल दूँ। मेरे इस पे मैंने नेट बंद करके रखा हुआ है, नहीं तो मेरे मेल्स नहीं देख पाऊंगा मैं दिन भर अगर इसमें इंटरनेट चला दिया तो। रोक रोक के देख रहा हूँ।
तो हाँ, तो मैं बताता हूँ। तो फिर आप ये
अपना लाइव चला दोगे तो मेरी बैटरी खत्म हो जाएगी।
मैं बताता हूँ। ये जो दिख रहा है
Pulled away. That was straight hit to Dyson. Good efforts, Dyson. He was alert, but eventually could not hold on to the ball. Eventually gave away a couple of runs.
इसके बाद इन दोनों टीमों के साथ हमारा मैच है, इसलिए दो दो का देख रहा हूँ मैच खेलने।
Hit in the air towards the long on boundary for 1. Kanishk in his second over. Himanshu facing him, who is on 13 out of 20 balls. Cut hard. Short third man, limiting it to 1. Ankit on strike. Pulled away. Dyson in action again. Very good efforts to stop the ball. It was spinning away. It was very intelligent of him to bring the entire body behind the ball and ensure that the ball doesn't cross the boundary. In this effort, he saved 3 runs for his team. Excellent effort. So, at the end of 8th over, the scorecard reads 48 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. In the air. Short of Dyson. Batsman settle for 1. Himanshu stood tall in his crease, whacked it towards the mid-on for a single. Ankit on strike, Mehul to continue. Down the leg side, wide called by the umpire, well kept by the keeper. It was a cheeky single, theft of 2 runs. the Hercules bowling department to deliver and to restrict the Tigers from what seems to be a very tricky target. This kind of targets actually put the batters into mind whether to go aggressive, whether to play defensive, what to do or not to do. And that is where the captaincy of Pankasan will come into play. Hercules in a quick huddle, Anubhav speaking his mind on what needs to be done to ensure that they walk away with this game. With us, is captain of Tigers, Pankasan. So Pankasan is with us to have quick words. Pankasan, your thoughts on the innings?
I think team has played very well, and 86 score is a good score, and we can chase it as we have already part of the strategy that we have to chase in this ground. So I think we are on the right direction.
All the best to you. My fellow commentator, Vipul Gupta, is besides me. Next voice, Mr. Gupta.
What a wonderful inning. गजब की बैटिंग करते हुए हरकुलिस ने 85 for 2. Great inning played by all the batsmen. Now it's a turn for the Tigers. Nirmal and Mehul has come to the crease, and let's see how they play. We wish all the best to them. बॉल थामी है अंकित जी ने. स्ट्रेटेजी डॉक्टर साहब स्ट्रेटेजी बनाते हुए प्लेयर्स को सही जगह पे लगाते हुए. निर्मल बैट्समैन ओपनिंग करते हुए. अनुभव जी ने अपने अनुभव से सभी प्लेयर्स को सही जगह पे लगाने का प्रयास किया है. अंपायर रिकॉर्ड को चेक करते हुए और अपना सिग्नल ग्रीन सिग्नल देने के रेडी होते हुए. अंकित जी का नाम साइड पे डालकर अंकित जी रेडी हैं बॉलिंग के लिए और निर्मल रेडी हैं. किस तरह से फर्स्ट बॉल पे ही 6 मारेंगे वो. पहली बॉल पे ही शॉट निर्मल जी ने अच्छा लिया. 1 रन पहली बॉल पे. बहुत सही. 2 पर 2. 2 बॉलों पर 2 रन लेते हुए बैट्समैन 100% के रन रेट बनाते हुए निर्मल और मेहुल.
Pulled away. That was a full on delivery. It was a full toss rather. We wait for umpire's signal. I think they have. It's a 4. It was an opportunity. It was a catch. Straight in, straight out. What we call. Nirmal tried to reverse scoop. missed to connect. Cut away. Point fielder stopping it by single hand. Good efforts by the fielder. Fuller length delivery. Flicked away to short fine leg for a single. Which brings us to the end of first over. At the end of over 1, the scorecard reads 8 runs at a loss of 0 wickets. Nirmal has shown his intent. He is not going to stop and will keep expressing himself. He is currently on the non-strikers end. Mehul to face. Dot ball. Full toss. Driven hard. Between long on and long off for a single. Mehul would be disappointed for not encashing on that full toss. Fuller length delivery. Flicked away. Deep mid wicket boundary for a single by Nirmal. Brings back Mehul on the strike. Sahil to continue. Nicely driven over the mid wicket fielder for a single. There is a flumble in between. Not required by the fielding team. Batting team alert. Daytime robbery is what I say. Driven hard. However, the ball took the outside edge. Full toss. Driven through the ground to the long on fielder for single. Shuffle हो गए player.
4 दिन पहले तो सर की मेल आ तो गई थी,
क्या
शफल हो गए बोल के प्लेयर्स।
Slow ball. Hit hard by Sahil. All the way to 4. Long off boundary. Could not cut it off. That was coming always because this over was quiet till the last ball. And as it happened in the previous over, this over also, the last ball saw the equation going haywire. Nirmal encashing on that loose ball, hitting it all over for 4. At the end of 3 overs, 22 runs at a loss of 0 wicket. That was an opportunity missed, and the ball raced away to the boundary. That was a clear-cut catch. The ball went through his hands and eventually landed in the boundary. 4 runs. And that's a boundary towards the fine leg area. The fielder fell in between in quest to stop the ball. He's giving his 100%, but could not stop the boundary. Mehul joining the party. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Hit hard, and that is a catch. Excellent, excellent take by Anubhav. This kind of efforts are required to lift the morale of your team. Fuller length delivery, spinning away. Mehul hit it hard. The ball took the outer edge, went up in the air. Anubhav was quick to on the ball, grabbed it. Eventually saw fall of Mehul at a run of 17 after facing 13 balls. First wicket for Tigers. Anubhav certainly leading with example. It was a short delivery. Batsman went back into his crease, tucked it on the leg side. No runs. That is the end of 4th over. End of 4th over. The scorecard reads 32 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Nityam without scoring, he's just come in. Nirmal on 15 from the 10 deliveries that he has faced with the help of 3 boundaries. Required equation is 54 runs from 48 balls. Need some Herculean efforts by the Hercules team to restrict Tigers from their target. Nirmal taking the guard. Sandeep bowling the 5th over. Fielders are requested not to argue with umpires, please. We respect their decision, whatever it could be. Sandeep bowled brilliantly in this over. Apart from that one boundary, he kept it nice, slow, up to the batsman, confusing them with his legs breaks and off breaks, mixing them well, which saw the end of fifth over. By end of fifth over, the score reads 38 runs at the loss of 1 wicket, 48 needed of 42. Down the leg side, wide called by umpire. Captain bowling Anubhav, Captain Anubhav. Full toss, driven hard, over the covers, for boundary. There was a gap in between short covers and long off. Nityam saw the gap, drove hard, eventually got the result he expected. Pulled in the air, Sahil backing it, could not hold on it. We await the signal from the umpire. 4 is the call. It was a short length, it was a full length delivery. Batsman went back in his crease, whacked it over the mid wicket fielder for another 4. Anubhav to continue. Cut hard, through covers for a single. Full toss, driven but not for Tigers. This is turning out to be an expensive over from the captain himself. Short ball pulled away, deep mid wicket boundary, cut it off for a single. That brings us to the end of sixth over. At the end of sixth over, the scorecard reads 54 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. Currently, Tigers cruising at the rate of 9 runs per over. Now the required equation is 32 required of 36 balls. That is 32 required from the last 6 overs. So we have with us our friend Dai Ino-san, who comes from Japan. And cricket is not played there. It is baseball that they are expert in, but this is not very different from baseball. So, Ino-san, your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I enjoyed.
He is certainly enjoying because his team is doing good. Nicely driven. On the up for another boundary. That was a fuller length delivery from Sahil. Batter drove it hard over the bowler's head for 4 runs. Sahil to continue. Cut hard. Point fielder stopping the ball. One run. So I'll come back to Inosan and I would ask him how different cricket is from baseball. I will answer. He will answer in a couple of minutes. Sahil to continue. Fuller length delivery, left alone by the batter, expecting it to be wide. Intelligently bowled by Sahil. Dot ball. Pulled away, up in the air, towards mid wicket boundary. Two fielder Bassett trying to cover it. We don't know what's the result. If fielders can help umpires, please. 4 is the call. 9, 2. Sorry, apologies. 2 is the call. Fielders may at times kindly help umpires. Whacked it back to long on for a single. अभी एक बॉल बाकी है अभी ओवर की फिलहाल 31 में 24 चाहिए है हाँ हो गया End of 7th over. The score reads 63 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. 23 runs required from 30 balls. So back to Daisan. Your thoughts on how different cricket is from baseball?
Baseball is we can hit only the good ball, which we want to hit, but cricket we need to hit everything, right? So that is different.
Thank you very much. That was excellent shot. Very nice placement by Nirmal. He saw a big gap between deep mid wicket and deep square leg fielders. Pulled the ball exactly and placed it in the gap. 4 runs for his team. So Daisan says that in baseball you hit only good balls, wherein in cricket you try to hit every ball. Short ball. Nice. नहीं सॉरी 12 रह गए 12 डिले है इसमें 12 हाँ Fuller length delivery, driven back, too long on for a single. Pulled away, deep square leg fielder, keeping it just to single. Elegantly flicked for a single towards square leg umpire. Misfield, batsman saw opportunity, decided against it, wisely so. At the end of 8th over, the score reads
77 for 1 wicket.
This Tigers require 9 runs. If you
9 runs required from 24 balls. Was up in the circle. Batsman saw it, placed it over his head. Not much risk, just the placement. Good batting by Nirmal. Nirmal is currently on 28 from 20 balls that he has faced with 5 boundaries. Just guided the ball towards the covers fielder for single. Yeah, yeah.
4 runs from 21 balls faced, runs scored.
Whacked it for another boundary, and that's the win. That was a winning shot. Excellent batting by Tigers. Single-handedly won the game. It was a difficult peel for Hercules to swallow. With the form that Tigers are in, they made it look like a one-sided match. Excellent batting, bowling performance by Tigers. Pankaj San is certainly a very proud captain, happy to lead the team. Hard luck for Hercules, but I'm sure Anubhav would. So, match number 2 of the tournament saw Tigers winning the match against Hercules. we are up for the third match of the tournament. I would request match referee and both the captains, Panthers, Dinesh Rana, I would I would request विपुल को बुलाओ नहीं तो अरे 16 ना यार 11 लोग यहाँ रहो 5 लोग उधर रहो
अभी 4 बजे हमारा भी 4 बजे है नहीं हो पाएगा रुक जाओ 10 मिनट अंपायर 10 मिनट ब्रेक 10 मिनट ब्रेक
we would have a 10 minutes break before we begin the third match of the tournament. In the meantime, the match referee is with both the captains for the toss. We have Karan and Dinesh with match referee Mr. Mahajan. May I request the photographer to click a picture of both the captains on the toss? May I request the photographer kindly take the picture of the captains on the toss, please. The photographer is required on the pitch, please.
Mr. Sadhu, why are you not playing this match?
There are 3 matches, and I'll be paying minimum 2 of them.
Strategic move. Strategic move.
It's a tactical move, I guess.
Great. Great. But the other captain did not hear this.
Yeah. So match referee, both the captains, toss underway. Tails is the call. Heads it is. Tails it is. Dinesh will ball. So, wait karo. Dinesh, your thought.
So, seeing the condition of the pitch, we would like to ball first. So, let's put up a decent bowling performance. So, it can be chased later on by the team members.
Till now, in 2 matches that we have seen, it's a 50-50. One match